After Donald Trump secured the U.S. presidency last week, several prominent tech CEOs, including Apple's Tim Cook, Meta's Mark Zuckerberg, and Amazon's Jeff Bezos, offered public congratulations. However, one notable figure was absent from the chorus of praise: Shou Zi Chew, CEO of TikTok. Chew's silence was particularly striking given the intense scrutiny TikTok faces from the U.S. government. In April, President Joe Biden signed legislation requiring ByteDance, the Chinese parent company of TikTok, to divest from the app by January 19, 2025. If ByteDance does not comply, companies like Apple and Google, which host the app, will be barred from supporting it, effectively banning TikTok from the U.S. market. Trump's return to the White House, however, could offer a lifeline to TikTok and its CEO. While both Republicans and Democrats supported the Biden administration's push for a TikTok ban, Trump has previously expressed opposition to such a move. In a March interview with CNBC's Squawk Box, Trump acknowledged the national security and data privacy concerns surrounding TikTok but also noted, "There's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad with the app." During his 2024 campaign, Trump even used the threat of a TikTok ban as a rallying cry, urging voters to choose him over Vice President Kamala Harris. "We're not doing anything with TikTok, but the other side is going to close it up. So if you like TikTok, go out and vote for Trump," he posted on Truth Social in September. Since his election victory, Trump has not publicly outlined his position on TikTok, but Trump-Vance transition spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt indicated that the president-elect will deliver on his campaign promises. The American people re-elected President Trump by a resounding margin, giving him a mandate to implement the promises he made on the campaign trail, Leavitt said in a statement. Trump's stance on TikTok may evolve further due to his ties to a key investor in ByteDance. In February, Trump met with billionaire Jeff Yass, a Republican megadonor with a significant stake in ByteDance through his trading firm, Susquehanna International Group. Yass owns about 15% of ByteDance, with a personal stake valued at approximately $21 billion. Yass's business dealings also intersect with Trump's own ventures, as he is reportedly a part owner of the company behind Truth Social. If ByteDance fails to divest from TikTok by the January deadline, Trump could seek to influence Congress to repeal the law or opt for a more selective enforcement approach, which would allow TikTok to continue operating in the U.S. without penalties. Sarah Krebs, a professor at Cornell University, explained that selective enforcement would be similar to police officers choosing not to ticket every instance of jaywalking. Meanwhile, TikTok CEO Shou Zi Chew has remained largely silent since Trump's victory, a move that could reflect a neutral wait-and-see strategy, said Long Lu, a China business expert at Santa Clara University. Lu added that Trump's unpredictability makes it difficult to predict the future of TikTok under his administration. "He's a contrarian, so it's hard to say. He can say one thing and change his mind the next year," Lu said. In the broader context of social media, Trump's rhetoric suggests he's more concerned with Meta, TikTok's U.S. rival. In his March interview, Trump criticized Meta, owner of Facebook and Instagram, calling it a much larger threat than TikTok. He also argued that a TikTok ban would primarily benefit Meta, which he labeled an enemy of the people, particularly in relation to its role in elections. However, Trump's views on Meta may have shifted, particularly after comments from Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, who has expressed admiration for Trump. After the failed assassination attempt on Trump in July, Zuckerberg called a photo of Trump raising his fist one of the most badass things I've ever seen in my life. Following Trump's victory, Zuckerberg congratulated him, expressing a desire to work with his administration. "My sense is that Trump likes people who praise him, so his view on Zuckerberg and Meta may have softened," said Krebs. He could revert to his American economic nationalism and decide to protect American industry while continuing to press for the Chinese TikTok ban. Trump's position on TikTok could also impact his political relationships. Supporting a ban could solidify his standing with lawmakers who are wary of China's influence on global politics and business, said Milton Mueller, a professor at Georgia Tech School of Public Policy. However, Mueller added that few lawmakers, such as Senator Rand Paul, Republican Kentucky, have voiced opposition to the TikTok ban, making it unlikely that Trump would lose significant political support by backing it. Even if Trump does offer a lifeline to TikTok, it remains unclear how much resistance he might face within his administration. Many politicians may hesitate to publicly challenge him due to his strong political influence, said Lu. They're not going to challenge him because he just has so much power. Trump, for his part, has been active on TikTok since launching his account in June, amassing over 14 million followers. Given his social media savvy, Lo suggested that Trump may be reluctant to take any action that could jeopardize his influence on the platform. In sum, while TikTok's fate in the U.S. remains uncertain, Trump's victory and his evolving relationships with key figures in the tech world suggest that the app's future could be less bleak than originally expected.